As one school year finishes and you begin thinking about what you need to do to prepare for a new school year, it's nice to keep in mind that you have ability to transfer content from a notebook that you've previously been using into a new notebook that you create. In order to be able to transfer the information from one notebook into the new notebook, you'll need to have both notebooks opened in the full version of OneNote, so the 2016 desktop version. You'll see that I have two different notebooks open here. So if I would like to transfer the content library materials from my high school science training notebook into my English training notebook, I would begin by clicking on the Class Notebook toolbar. Just as a note, the Class Notebook toolbar is an add-in that can be downloaded at www.onenote.com/classnotebook. To begin transferring your content from your one notebook into the new notebook, when you get your Class Notebook toolbar, click on the button that says Distribute Content Library. When you click on the button to distribute content library, it's going to show you the sections of the notebook that you are currently in, so probably the older one that you've been working with. You have the ability to select exactly which sections you would like to copy into a new notebook. So I'm going to copy these two sections, and on the right side of the screen it's going to ask me which notebook I would like to copy this information to. I'm going to select my English notebook, and once I am selected the sections I want to transfer or copy and where I want it to be copied to, I can go and click the button that says Copy. Just a note, when it's copying, it's not taking it from one notebook and removing it and putting it in another one. It is actually making a copy, so you'll never lose your information between your notebooks. After your information finishes being copied into your new notebook, you can go and check on it. So I transferred information from my science notebook, and I'm going to now go check my English notebook. I went to the content library, and I will see that both of those sections that I originally selected have already been copied over. The second option I have for copying information from the content library of an older notebook is to create a new notebook and copy the information into the teacher-only section. So essentially what I can do is I can take my information from the content library that I've already established over the course of the year, and I can transfer it into my new notebook's teacher-only section. One reason I might want to do this is because the students cannot see the teacher-only section. So I'm able to put all my information into that place, and then as I am starting to introduce those units, I can move it over into the content library. So if I'm working with my old notebook, my science notebook, I can go to the content library and I can right-click on the section that I would like to copy. So I'm going to click where it says Move or Copy, and it's going to now pull up my notebooks that I have open, and it's going to ask me to select the place that I want to copy this to. I'm going to click on the plus button near the high school English notebook, and I know that I want that section, my OneNote section, to be copied into the teacher-only section of my new notebook. I'm going to hit the copy button because I don't want the information to be moved from one notebook into another. I want there to be a version in each of them. I will do that also with my live content. I'll right-click, move or copy. I'm going to select the notebook that I want it to be copied to and select the teacher-only section, and I will click on Copy. I can go check to make sure that that information has been transferred over by changing my notebook and checking the teacher-only section there. Now all of that information is in the teacher-only section, and it's waiting for me to move over to the content library when I feel that it is the appropriate time.